How's it going?
It's going well, man. Just gotta get up. Gotta get on the paddle boards. I think we have like an hour to get on the motor.
The United States solves the problem of transporting oil within the country. The plan? To supply pumping stations and tank cars by additional pipelines direct from the wells. Already, such networks spread across many states. This is the newest, the world's longest.
Two men are on a journey through Michigan waters to learn more about them and bring attention to the threat of Enbridge's Line 5 pipeline.
An amendment proposed to the pipeline bill will speed construction while limiting lawsuits by environmentalists.
Oil, 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 a lot of it. Possibly the biggest discovery in history.
The Enbridge oil pipeline known as Line 5. It's over 6 decades old, and some say it's another disaster waiting to happen.
But how does one harvest and deliver a product so plentiful without transportation? The answer was found. A giant pipeline.
Water is going to become the major issue that people are fighting for.
4 miles of 20-inch pipe must be towed across the Straits of Mackinac in northern Michigan, underwater.
This is the worst place that you could possibly have a pipeline.
Engineers are forced to cross many a mighty river, so they plant tons of dynamite to blast a bed for the pipe beneath the river's bottom. Now, hold tight and watch for the explosion.
I think it's truly one of the most amazing places on Earth. You can look out from the top of a 400-foot sand dune with pine trees surrounding you to perfectly turquoise clear water that's fresh, not an ounce of salt, and realize that you're in the middle of the country. You're in Michigan.
I look out on these waters and I go, my God, we have 20% of the world's surface fresh water in our backyard. That is freaking amazing.
It's tough to say no to William. William just gets these grand ideas in his head. He was the one that came up with the idea to paddle 425 miles.
The Great Lakes in northern Michigan were kind of the first freedom I had. I'm from Fort Wayne, Indiana, and grew up and actually started to love the water, mostly where my father and his family used to go up in Minocqua, Wisconsin. He was part of the Minocqua Bats when he was young. They went off ski jumps, they barefooted, they made pyramids, all for a crowd. So we all did that. We all tried what he did, sometimes for better or the worse.
William, you be nice to your sister out there when you're skiing double.
Okay.
Go!
Oh. That was a back smacker, yes.
We couldn't end up making that drive 11, 12 hours from where we were, so we started coming up to northern Michigan. And my dad's love for the water was kind of instilled in us and all the water sports and the activities he did. I spent most of my childhood coming up here and then into high school and adulthood, and that was when I first got the freedom to go wherever, to do the things that I loved.
So let's get stuff sacks full of food. This is only 1,000 calories. So what are we trying to hit? At least 2,500?
Yeah.
Oh, nutty bars.
Dude, these nutty bars are gonna be nutty soup.
Yeah, they really are.
I've known William for a really, really long time. We were always up in Michigan during the summers, so we spent the whole summers together.
We mountain bike, we wake surf, we ski, We play tennis, we do all these things, and usually it's around each other.
Yeah, we've kind of been a little sports adventure duo ever since probably like first, second grade. Michigan's just a super special place in our heart, and it's been a really big part of our upbringing, and everything I love and everything that makes me me is definitely influenced by Lake Michigan.